opportunity, and you're listening, hearing, watching The Michael Finkley Show.
Yo, what's up? I'm Tony Terry, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show. You gotta listen to Michael Finkley Show. I do. Peace.
My name is Rhonda Saunders. I'm shouting out The Michael Finkley Show, okay?
See, I like Sal, you know. I like Sal because of her edges, you know. Because she got that baby hair.
If you are not watching The Michael Finkley Show, you are behind the times. Catch up and watch my brother Michael Finkley wherever he is.
All right.
This is Diamond Jack, and I would want to shout out Michael Finkley. He's amazing, y'all, and I love him so much already, and I just met him.
Hey, what's going on? It's the multi-award winning recording artist, etc. And you're watching The Michael Finkley Show.
All you ever wanted was a good dude. All I ever...
I will make it.
If I can make it through the night, just to see a brighter side. 'Cause I've been working all my life just to make it. If I can make it through the night.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Michael Finkley Show. Thanks for joining us today. Now you know that life is something, right? We go through different things in life. We may not understand why we're going through them, but once that trial is over in our life, we understand it. As my grandmother used to say, by and by. And so as we continue to learn and grow within this thing called life, we get to understand these issues and situations that we go through in life. This is what life is all about, right? We learn from them, we improve, we get on that next level that we need to be in life, for aiming for our personal success, first personal endeavors in life. That's what life is all about. So our guest today, Arthur Mitchell, is with us, and he has an incredible story of success, of defeat, of trial, of triumph, and you don't want to miss it, I promise you. His words, his experiences, coming up next. Don't go away. Coming up, we have Arthur Mitchell. Don't go away.
Yo, this your boy Ernest Miller, aka Excalibur, owner of Train So R University, also Shop Talk and the Mill Experience. You are now watching The Michael Finkley Show. Check him out.
On the next Michael Finkley, actor DJ Smalls is with us, and motivational speaker Derek Freeland. Next Finkley, Monday. Keeping your skin flawless and clean is important, and I have the products just for you. Welcome to Mimi's Natural Pantry, where she specializes in homemade handcrafts, including rye and goat milk soaps, body butters, and sugar scrubs. All items are handmade products. All items have simple ingredients and are vegan friendly. In a world where you can barely pronounce many of the ingredients in your everyday products, Mimi's Back to Nature offers an alternative choice for those who are ready to get back into nature. Ready to order? Visit their website at mimisnaturalpantry.com. All orders over $50 have free shipping up to 25 pounds.
Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, my next guest, he is Mr. I Am himself. It is Arthur Mitchell. Arthur, thank you for being with us today.
It's a pleasure to have me. I appreciate it. No problem.
You're very welcome. And thank you so much for just reaching out to us and wanting to share your story to the masses, because it is truly an amazing and inspirational story. But let's start from the beginning. How would you, in your own words, describe who Arthur is? Give us 3 words.
I'll say Arthur is a conqueror, a champion, and a survivor.
Why those words, Arthur?
I would say those words because I have a very unique story that allowed me to overcome challenges, become a champion, and survive the test of who I am today.
I love that. I love that, right? And we need to hear things like that in present day, especially the times that we live in, right? Going for a loop among other things on last year into this year, but we need to hear those words of inspiration and positivity as well. So where did the message I am come from? We see it plastered everywhere around your social media. What does that actually mean?
But the I am is very special to me. The I am basically talks about my disability that I have called keratoconus. And it talks about, it's the affirmation that I use that allowed me throughout my journey and when I went through my eye disease, how to keep myself calm, keep myself going. So it's I am, which stands for I am Art Mitch. But I also have affirmations that talked about being bold, being smart, being confident, being determined, and being successful. But more importantly, we got to be enough. We got to let people know that no matter what we're going through, no matter the situation that we went through and conquered over, we are enough in this process and in the journey to keep going to be the best version of ourselves.
Whoa, now let's back up, because you just said a mouthful there, my friend, a mouthful that people need to hear. So what does being enough mean? Is that different for everybody?
It's different for everybody because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's process is different. So being enough, basically for myself, I had to learn how to overcome not able to see as well as others, how to overcome not able to play football as well as others, how to overcome being back in the classroom or being in front of the classroom because I couldn't see. So I had to tell myself I was enough no matter what we're going through. A lot of times people need to understand they are enough no matter the disability, no matter their failures, their challenges, whatever they've been through in life, they are enough. You're a beautiful human being. You're powerful. You're created to be with a purpose. You're created to have success. You're created to have a journey that's going to allow you to help others when they get older, understand that no matter what you're going through, you can make it too.
Definitely. Oh gosh, it's some good stuff. So what are some steps that people can get to that top level of I am enough? What are some steps that they can get to strive for that?
I would first tell them they got to sit who they are. It took me a while to accept who I was, so I didn't want to accept that I was visually impaired, and I didn't want to accept that I couldn't go outside at nighttime. I don't want to accept that I couldn't drive for years because I couldn't see at night. But once I was able to understand that it's something behind this and it's a process towards my journey to where I got to get at, I begin to understand now, okay, you went through this for a reason. God allowed all this to help you overcome who you are so you can be successful, be great who you are today. So knowing that you got to first accept who you are. Once you accept it, you have a better mindset and a purpose of who you're going to become. And then I will also tell them too, you got to make the adjustments. Making the adjustments, they're not here to hurt you, but to make you better in the long run. And it's okay to make the adjustments. It's okay to be different. It's okay to change your everyday life routine because it's only to help you conquer your fears, conquer your challenges, conquer your obstacles, so you can be able to grow and understand why you had to make adjustments. And then 3, you got to continue to grow as a person. Don't let this stop you. You can't allow the way you feel affect the way you flow. You got to keep growing and keep becoming, because the more you grow and more become, the more successful you be as a person, allow you to now, okay, I overcame this. I'm here now. I'm getting to the next level. So now I got to come back down and help somebody else behind me see me come to the next level. So it's not about you no more. It's about you going through it so God can show you how to help somebody else go through it.
Oh, yes, sir. But why don't we get this as we're going through? Why don't we see the end as we're going through our trial? Why don't we? What's your take?
I feel like a lot of times we are blinded by the fact that we going through it in the first place. Sometimes you gotta understand it's a reason behind everything. Even with myself, at the age of 6, I don't understand why I was visually impaired at the age of 6. I don't understand why I wear glasses. I didn't understand the point of not able to go outside and do different things with other kids. But I knew it was a purpose behind this. I knew there was a champion inside of me. So a lot of times we don't understand our greatest potential inside of us. And once we pull it out of us, we better understand the purpose of what's going on. But it's all about your mindset. I tell people, when your mind matches your destiny, anything is possible. And once you understand that and believe that you can achieve anything and be greatest at top level, then you're able to keep on going. But you got to understand it. People got to really realize that, you're going to go through life. Everything not going to be perfect. Everything not going to be peaches and cream. But it's a process, then it's a journey. You can't cut no corners in the process. Because once you get to the process, you get to the journey, you're going to hit that finish line.
I love the way you said the process. The process, the journey, there are no shortcuts. You got to go through it. You learn, you improve, you get better, you become more of yourself. That is the purpose of the process. I love that, Arthur. Oh, that's some good stuff. And when we come back, Arthur, we're going to talk more about your eye impairment and how it really affected you as you became the person you are today. So we'll be right back.
Next, Arthur talks with us about his rare eye disease and how it truly impacted him. Back in a moment.
Michelle Ryder from The Circle Season 3, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show.
Check out the newest song for the holiday season, Fall in Love at Christmas, featuring Mariah Carey, Khalid, and Kirk Franklin on all streaming platforms. School districts, organizations, nonprofits, are you in search of a new promotional products company? Seegers Promotional Products is a Black-owned national company with over 780,000 products to choose from. Compared to other promotional products companies, they have the lowest prices in the industry. From pens, bags, shirts, they got you covered. They always remember that you are the customer and you come first. They always promise fast production and also fast delivery. With Seegers Promotional Products Company, you truly have the best. Check out their website at seegerspromotions.com and also on Facebook and LinkedIn. And tell them Finkley sent you.
Everybody, welcome back, and we're still chatting with Arthur Mitchell with us, Mr. I Am himself, and we left off with talking about your eye impairment. How did this come about at such a young age? What happened?
What happened? I never forget, Mike. I never forget. Now I was, you know, you in kindergarten, you all happy to get to school, and then had on my fresh kicks, my fresh outfits. I was excited about going to school, right? So I get to school, and I walk in the classroom. My life changed. I realized that my vision was getting blurry. So at the time I was kind of confused. Like, how do I go from home to school and my vision be blurry? So I was young, I didn't understand it, so I moved to the back of the classroom, hoping nobody drawing attention to me or call on me. But lo and behold, the teacher called on me. Mr. Mitchell, what did they say on the board? And of course I couldn't see it. So I told her I couldn't see what was going on. So of course the kids chuckled. No, they laughed a little bit, but at the time I was just confused. Hold on. My mind said, well, how did I go from home to school? My vision be blurry. So she told me to go to the eye doctor because there be some vision problems. Now at age of 6, you know, you go to pediatric, you go to the doctor, get shots for school and stuff, but actual eye doctor, everything was different, you know, read lines, getting the eye dilated and machines in your face. So I was like, okay, just trying to see what's going on. To find out it was an eye disease called keratoconus. And a keratoconus is spelled Keratoconus. And it's a very rare eye disease in America. Only 1 in 3,000 people had the disease.
Whoa.
And lo and behold, I was one of them, you know.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With such low numbers in diagnosis, what were some of the things determined by doctors at this time?
At the time, it was on my corneal. You know how your eyes oval, but mine like a football shape, pressing on my pupil, causing my vision to be blurry. So the shape of my cornea was shaped off in the weird object where it caused my vision be blurry. So they determined that from that. And it's funny because now if you look at the disease, there's so many different procedures that you can have if you catch it early to fix that problem. Right. But in 1986, 88, there was not, no, it was very rare. It wasn't something that people can do something because it was in the older age. So understanding that all they could tell me was you gotta get glasses. No, and having glasses, it worked for a while, but it stopped working. No, then middle school I had to wear contacts. Contacts work well, but as a middle school teenager, I was careless. No, they'll fall on my eyes. I'll sit on them. I couldn't put them in because my eye was so low. So that didn't work either. You know, that didn't work because it was irritating my eyes and it wasn't making my vision better. So it was just so much, Michael, because it was at that age and then that time generation, it wasn't so much they could do to even help me. Because they would just say, a prescription glass to get stronger prescription, get this and that, but none of it worked.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have any type of surgeries or anything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So moving along with this process that I went on, I went through middle school, the bullying, the rejection, and some of the things that happened. Because at that age, they were seeing now with attention grabbing. He got good glasses. He's sitting his phone close to his eyes. He's sitting the board, or he can't see me passing by. Because my vision was a 20/200. If y'all know anything about peripheral, basically right here is the closest is how my vision was. So anything past that, it was hard for me to see. So dealing with that, as I got older, I went through high school, graduated. I was determined to keep on pushing no matter what. I was determined to keep on being successful no matter what, because the champion was inside of me. I keep fighting. So yes sir. So when I graduated, I was referred to an eye doctor in Durham, North Carolina, where they specialize in keratoconus, which was a great ordeal because, yes sir, he was able to, so he specialized in keratoconus, and he told me about a corneal transplant. So a corneal transplant is a procedure where you take out your old cornea and you get a deceased cornea. So you're like, hold on, they about to take my eyeball out and give me a new eyeball. So, yes, sir. Take your cornea out. So there's a black part of your eye. Yes. Yes.
Did you have it?
Huh? Yeah. So this what happened with it, right? So I was kind of skeptical at first. Me and my mom like, hold on, they gonna take my cornea out of my eye, do this and that. And I watched so much TV. I said, I know I can make her X-ray vision. I didn't know what was gonna happen. But at the moment, though, I want to be normal again. I was tired of not being able to see. I was tired of rejection. I was tired of the bullying. I was tired of being picked on. I was tired of not able to do normal things as a kid. So I said, let's do it. I want to see if this procedure after 20-some years going to help my vision improve. And kind of find out it did after the 7th surgery. So I ended up having 7 eye surgeries.
7?
Yes, sir. 7.
Explain to us what you were thinking at the time, how you were feeling each and every time. 7 times. What was going through your mind?
Man, so the first one I had, right, it went well. No, my eye was good. I was taking my eye drops, everything was good. So all of a sudden it rejected. So when I said rejected, I mean the tissue wasn't strong enough to keep the cornea put my pupil and my cornea strong enough for my lenses to be straight for me to see. So it rejected. So I said, okay, say, you gotta get another one. Second surgery, it rejected. So it was crazy because the third one was my right eye, because my left eye was getting strained so bad, my right eye started getting worse. So it was both my eyes now. Yes, sir, both of my eyes now. So third surgery, got the transplant, it went good for a while, then they rejected it again. So I'm at the 4th eye surgery trying to figure out what's going on. Why am I still getting these surgeries? You would think after you get a torn ACL, you get surgery or any kind of surgery, you good. You go to therapy, rehab, and you back on the field playing, and you back doing the procedure. But me, it was like a hamster wheel. I was seeing, not seeing, not seeing, and it was starting to bother me. I like, why does this keep happening? Why is it going on? So I'm going to the 5th one. Well, the pivotal point of my life, I began to have a mindset shift and a change of thought. So when I woke up this time, the doctor said, "You almost died on the table." Yes. So we try to revive you. We had to use shock treatment because you didn't wake up after the surgery. And I was like, wow, like this is getting kind of crazy now. I'm like, why did it happen? But what got me though, Michael, was when I woke up, my vision was still blurry again.
What?
Now, yes. Now, I immediately went by that 6-year-old boy walking in that classroom trying to figure out what's going on. So I went to a deep depression. So I never forget, I went to my wife. I said, well, everything looked good, it turns out bad and I broke. Because at that moment, I was like, man, this can't keep happening. 5 surgeries back to back. Like in a year, every year process, a different surgery. What's going on? But I heard God as the clear said, I'm ready to turn your pain into your purpose. I'm getting ready to show you everything you went through from 6 to now what's gonna overcome it years later. And I got back up. So it ended up having the 6 eye surgery. It went well, went real good. Everything was good. Then the 7 was a cataract. I had to lift the cataract off my left eye for my vision be clear in both eyes. And I haven't worn glasses for 7 years now. Yes, sir.
Wow. What triumphed. You did not give up because you were determined. You knew that something was cleared on the other end. And you didn't give up in this quest to find your vision. How was the support of your family? You mentioned your wife, you have kids. How was the support of your family during this time?
Well, the support of my family was amazing. She came in on my last 3 surgeries, my 5th, 6th, and 7th surgery. And in the beginning, when I first met my wife, I explained to her what I had, and she did her research. But she just wanted to know if I was supposed to go blind, how to take care of me, how different things. So she was there for my surgery, and it was so much support. I couldn't work. No, she worked to provide for the family. My kids, they took care of me. My little baby girl, she was like my little nurse. And my son, my other daughter, they were there for me. So the support was real. Like they were there, they understood, they took care of me, make sure I was well. Even when I wanted to just sleep and eat in the depression state, they were there trying to make me laugh, trying to feed me. Because it was depressing. Like I'm a provider. Me not ready to provide for my family in that moment, it was hitting me hard. Like, why me? Why is this? What's going on? But the support really, like, in the beginning, though, my family, they was there, but they didn't know how to support me in this situation because they didn't really know how to react to this type of disability. You know, vision impairment, being keratoconus, is not able to see. So we just, my son got vision problem. That was it. So growing up, not having the support of your real family to now the support of your wife and kids made a big difference because I'm able to see I was loved and they do understand and they are there for me in time of need.
Nothing like family, because this is when we need them, right? We need them during these times for us. And of course, they will be there for us when we need them. During this time as well, you talk about your ordeals, you talk about the hard times. You have a message to tell people that if I can do it, if I can go through something, you can be your enough self for yourself, right? And that's where you are now, and that's the word that you're expressing to people. So during this time, right, what did you learn about yourself?
During this time, I learned that if I could survive this, I could survive anything. That only the strongest survive. I learned that it was a champion inside of me. I had to pull them out. I had to keep the gloves on, keep my hands up, keep the negativity away, keep the peer pressure away, keep the anxiety, depression away. And I was able to keep them going. I learned that, that in life we go through different lessons and different challenges, but in order you to find a lesson, make the adjustment, and not to give up. I learned not to give up. I could easily throw in the towel a long time ago, felt sorry for myself. I even had a lady one time. I went to this group called Division of Services for the Blind. Now I go there for my program, for people for the blind. The lady said, you about to go blind one day. Are you ready? I said to her, man, I'm not going blind. I won't be ready. I'm not going blind. And I took that, and it allowed me that you're gonna keep pressing. You're gonna keep pushing. You're gonna get. You're gonna work. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna become an entrepreneur one day. You're gonna become a father. You become have your own photo line brand, and you're gonna show people that your disability didn't affect your ability. That no matter what you went through, no matter what you were going through, you had the ability to be the strongest and the best you can be if you just believe in yourself.
Exactly. It starts from within, and whatever within us is going to definitely come out. So what piece of advice would you give to that 6-year-old self way back when? All the stuff that you learned about yourself, what piece of advice would you give to yourself?
I would tell them, you learned there was a champion in you early. You learned that that it was something about you that's going to be different, but you had to figure out it yourself as you got older.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, sir, how can they follow you on social media?
So you can follow me on all social media platforms at Facebook, Arthur Mitchell, You can find me on Instagram at ArtSpeaks82. On LinkedIn, it's Arthur Mitchell. Also check out my website at www.artmitch.com. If you want to contact me personally, make an engagement in the organization of speaking, you can contact me, email me at info@artmitch.com.
All right, go check them out, y'all. All your information is in the description below. One more question: how are you feeling today?
Today, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling that I'm able now to really let people know who Arthur Mitchell was, who Mr. Iron was. I'm feeling my mindset to the point where now I understand that it wasn't about me. I understand that everything I went through was about me telling other people, the next generation, the generation behind the generation, to tell young men that no matter what you're going through, you can still make it. To tell young girls that you're beautiful and wonderfully made. To tell elementary kids that at the age of 6, you may have a superpower, but you're able to get through it and be successful in who you are as you get older. I'm able to tell fathers that think they can't be nobody, that I had this ability. Now, still a father, a husband, entrepreneur. And no matter how it look, don't let the way you feel affect the way you flow. And your past don't dictate your future. Yeah. Your past don't dictate your future. You can overcome anything if you just believe in yourself and just understand it's a process. A lot of times I feel like people want to cut corners in the process. Even myself, I want to cut corners, but you can't. And the process is the step-by-step process to get that journey. Once you get that journey, that finish line right at the road, but you got to see it before you get there. Understand, I may follow some trees, or I may run over a ditch, something may happen, but you got to keep on going and pressing towards the mark because it's there. Yeah, it's there, and I'm willing to witness to this day.
Always, and we see you. We see you.
Yes.
How is your vision getting better?
So my vision is a 20/40 in my left eye and 20/50 in my right eye. I don't have to wear glasses. It's so funny because when I go into the grocery store now, I can see the aisle names from a distance now. Or when I go to a fast restaurant, I can see the menu name from a distance now. Because at one point I asked what they say, but I'm able to see it now and not feel ashamed because my vision's better now. So it's better. It's something not gonna get. It's not gonna get 20/20, but it's stable to the point now that I'm doing great. I continue to do my eye drops, continue to do what I gotta do as a person, continue to grow.
Continue to grow. And my friend, he will continue. Thank you so much, Arthur, for being with us and sharing your story in your way, in your words. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Back in a moment.
Protector and provider, super.
Hey, what's up? It's Presley Tennant from The Voice, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show on Roku and YouTube.
Dark and made it brighter. Wish it could be half that strong.
Need a little motivation?
Timothy Clifton is with us every week on Mondays to get your week started with a little motivation, all here on The Michael Finkley Show.
Looking for a mentoring program for your young male between the age of 6 and 18 in Columbia, South Carolina? Well, look no further. Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program is the program for you.
Under the leadership of Mr. Jamal Stroud, Big Homie, Little Homie is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that caters and mentors at-risk youth that come from single-parent homes. The organization caters to young males between the ages of 6 and 18 within the greater Columbia area. The organization is devoted to shaping and molding their life into great men of society. Big Homie, Little Homie organizes male gatherings, discussions, and even educational assistance devoted to guiding and leading them into a positive light. Making a positive attitude will help in transforming their life regardless of what is experienced in life. For more information on Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program, visit our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. Today's thought is, what does your life look like when you are truly successful? Now take a few moments and write down what this means to you. Now let me add some clarity to this. Success can be defined in a number of ways. It could be the advancement in your career, the improvement in your health, inner peace, and well-being, or even the stability in your home and family. Whatever the case, reach for it and embrace it. Not go write it out. And that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all other things on social media. Hit that like button on your way out. Now go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
It's Arisha Connor, all the way from Los Angeles, California, and you're listening to The Michael Finkley Show.
On the next Michael Finkley, actor DJ Smalls is with us, and motivational speaker Derek Freeland. Next Finkley, Monday. Hello, welcome back. I hope that you learned something from our guest today. Thank you so much, Arthur, for being transparent with us and sharing your story in your words. We really appreciate you, and again, much success to you and your awesome business and your movement of I Am. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Michael Finkley Show, right above notification. We'll see you an email saying, hey, new content's uploaded. Please listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And for more information about what we do here on the show, visit our website, michaelfinkley.com. RokuTV, right? Visit the Greater Works Network on RokuTV. Add it to your RokuTV, and you can watch the Michael Finkley Show every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or on demand. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.